Hey guys, today we're going to work on practice sheet number 1 still, and this time we're going to do problem number 4. So what are we going to do? We are going to go ahead and balance this equation. So we're going to start off right here, and we're going to just list the elements on the left-hand side of the equation and the same elements that are on the right. First of all, I look at the problem, and I don't need to know the names at this point, but I do need to make sure I know each one of the elements. So I have carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. And on this side, I have carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. But notice I have oxygen in 2 different places. So we'll go ahead and put down what we have. So we're going to start off with carbon. Oops. We have carbon. And below carbon, we have hydrogen. And below that, we are going to have oxygen. So there are our 3 elements that we have. So how many of this side that we're going to have? Well, I'm going to go ahead and put this in here. We have 3 carbon on this side, and I have 8 oxygen. And then we have 2, I can say 8 hydrogen and 2 oxygen. On this side, okay, we're going to have 1 carbon here. We have 2 hydrogens right there. And down here we have 1, 2, 3 oxygens. 3 oxygens. So now we look at it in the totally different. We're going to save oxygen to the end. And here's the bonus part is if, since I only have 2 oxygens on this side, that's always going to be even. All I have to do is make this side even on the oxygen, and I can put whatever I need to in there. One other type of hint, always try to save the element that is all by itself for the end. So in this case, oxygen, we're going to save to the end, which works out pretty good. So we're going to start off by changing our carbon to 3. So we're going to put a 3 here, which changes our carbon now to 3 on this side, but it also changes our oxygen to 6, 7. So we're going to change our oxygen down here to 7. I'm going to wait on the oxygen. I'm not going to do the oxygen right away, so I'm going to wait on the oxygen, and we're going to do the hydrogen. So I have 8 hydrogen over here. I'm going to put a 4 over here, a 4. So now I have 4 or 8 hydrogen on this side. So I'm going to put 8. And we're going to change our oxygen again, because remember we said we're going to save the oxygen to the end. So now I have 4 excuse me, here, plus the 6 here. So I have actually 10 oxygen. So now I have to put 10 oxygen on this side, and I only need to change it right here. So what number times 2, since I have 2 right here, I'm going to just go ahead and put a 5. And so down here I can change this to 10. And now we know that we go ahead and we have 10 oxygen on each side. We have 8 hydrogens and 3 carbons. So let's redo that again. I have 3 carbons here, right there, and I have 3 carbons right there. I have 8 hydrogen right here, and I have 8 hydrogens right there. Now my oxygen, 5 times 2, I have 10 oxygen on this side. Over here, I have 3 times 6, or times 2 is 6, plus I have 4 times 1 is 4, so 6 plus 4 is 10, so I have 10 on each side. So what is my molar ratio? My molar ratio is 1 to 5 to 3 to 4. And I always look at it, can I reduce any of these numbers? I cannot. So we're going to go ahead and say that's it. There we go. That's the molar ratio for and balance the key equation for practice sheet number 1, problem number 4. Good luck on the rest of them. Nelson out.